Alright, welcome back to what really is the second half of the lesson that you did last time, where you read an article about restorative justice. It was a narrative article, meaning it was a true story based on somebody's life that was affected by some sort of crime or pattern of crimes and how restorative justice helped them. Second half of that, which you're going to do today, is to write a paragraph using that article, explaining why restorative justice is better than punitive. We've done this before with some other articles before we started this unit, so it's not really anything new. But let's go ahead and go through this module. You're going to have to view the lesson page, and then you're going to have to submit the assignment, which is just a paragraph. So let's click on the lesson page here. It'll take you to this. And our objective is that we can answer this question using the R.A.C.E.S format for answering questions. We're watching the video right now. Now, this video here is just there as just to help you out. If you don't really remember what R.A.C.E.S paragraphs are, or if I've talked about them a bunch of times and you don't understand what I'm talking about, this video might help you out a lot. But so only watch that if you feel like you're not really sure about what a R.A.C.E.S paragraph is, or you don't think I've been explaining it well enough. So to do this, you're going to have to obviously know what that means, know what that format is. You're going to have to review your article from last time. So that should be in your Google Drive because you already completed that. And then you're just going to be writing a paragraph answering the question based on your article, why is restorative justice better than punitive? So, like it says here, you're going to need your article open so you can use evidence from it. All right, this will take you to that assignment. We do have a closure. Imagine a time when you were punished for something but did not really learn a lesson. Think about how you may have learned more from that mistake if the process was restorative rather than punitive. Share your thoughts with the closest person to you, a pet, or text a friend. It's trying times. There's maybe not a lot of people that you're in contact with right now, so it's okay to talk to your pets. I pretty much had a full-on conversation with my dog today about how disappointed in him I am and how he needs to do better. And, he felt the same way about me, but we're both working through it. So let's go ahead and go to the assignment because there's a lot of support within that as well. All right, so got some directions here, but this link is really going to take you to the assignment. And as it says here, you should have already done an article, and you should open that in Google Docs. If somehow you didn't do that, you can click on this assignment below to do that one first. You do have to do that last one before you do this one, okay? So if I click on the assignment, it takes me to this. I have to make a copy of it first, but it's going to look like this. Should look familiar because this is like the exact same thing that we did last time, and it looks the same way. So it's based on your article, why is restorative justice better than punitive? That's our question. We have what all the letters mean for race and races. And then there's some things to remember here. A lot of you last time didn't read this, and so hopefully you read it this time, but I gave you kind of a paragraph here that helps you know what your paragraph should look like. And we have some bolded words. They're sentence starters that should help make sure that you know how your paragraph should flow and that it has all the information that you need. You can keep the bolded stuff, or you can modify or adjust the wording. The things in parentheses should be your article, your author name, your answers, your quotes, things like that. At the end, you shouldn't have all these parentheses still there. All right, so it shouldn't look like this. It should look like a normal paragraph where all the font is the same way and not like this Frankenstein thing that I created to help you, okay? If you can imagine, this would be like if this was a worksheet, this would just be a blank line and you'd just be filling in the blank there. And so that's what you're doing. But what I don't want to see is just the parentheses, you just literally filling it in and leaving all this weird formatting there, okay? And hopefully to help remind you of that, it says right here, write your paragraph below. So you're just looking at this, but writing your paragraph down here, all right? And I started it with based on. Hopefully you'd see that this time and think, why is that down there? Why is that looks weird? And then you'd realize, oh, I should write my paragraph down here instead of right here, okay? So anyway, this is what you're going to do. You do have to have your article open, so Remember, the article that I had last time wasn't one of the options that you had, so it's a different article, but I went through and found the main idea of everything, and then I filled out my graphic organizer. So you can just use the information that you have here. In mine, the main idea was that restorative justice helped this offender, Frankie, turn his life around, and now he helps others. That was the main idea of my article. So maybe I can word that in some way to answer the question that I'm answering here. Why is it better than punitive? Maybe in this case, it helps people turn their life around and then they can help others, or maybe just helps people find a better place than they used to be. Or I can use some of these facts as well. So a lot of different things you can do, but you will have to use evidence, okay? As always with these, if you want a higher score, like a 4, you're going to want to use more evidence and more explanation. So that's where this R.A.C.E.S paragraph comes in. Some of you do a really good job and you write a full couple paragraphs about it. So the more evidence and explanation that you have, the more you're showing me that you're proficient on this assignment. So it's just a quick note about that. Good luck with the assignment. When you finish it, you're going to submit it, and you'll have a submit button up here. So make sure you do that. Rubric is right here. This is what I'm looking for. And good luck on the assignment. If you have any questions, inbox over here. Easiest, fastest way. And I can't wait to read them. Good luck.